talk of three forms of philanthropies. One is African philanthropy. And by African philanthropy, we are referring to that form of philanthropy which is found, practice, originates, and there's a flavor of Africanness, whether it's defined in terms of features, values, etc. You can identify that and say this is African philanthropy. But there's the second level of philanthropy in Africa, which is actually philanthropy in Africa. And philanthropy in Africa is not necessarily African philanthropy. It's actually philanthropy that is existent and operating in Africa. And there you have a combination of international forms of philanthropy, local forms, etc., etc. And then the final is philanthropy with African features. If you go to the other parts of the world, your Brazil, Latin America, North America, Europe, you will find a form of philanthropy that is practiced there. But when you really look at it and interrogate it, is philanthropy that has African features, partly due to history of slavery, colonialization, among others. But that philanthropy exists there. So it's important to look at those three forms of expressions of philanthropy and see the interfaces that exist. And I think if we do that, then we are able to actually decide whenever it is necessary and applicable to use local forms and definitions when it's applicable and relevant, or to actually appropriate the word philanthropy and use it at a global level for purposes of positioning.